here? You want this one?
Yeah, no, wait. That pig over there gave me the evil eye. I want that one. I want that one.
This one? This one not here? You want this one?
I better get your money. Fucking dirty fucking skankoid. Icky has a leaky pussy that smells like fucking sour cream, so... You really think that I sit here in my spare time and like boo-hoo cry over vegan? You dirty, disgusting pig. That's why she's not allowed home. She tried to suck off her fucking stepdad. I do. I refuse to lose. I refuse to be a loser. Still fucking mongrel. Whatever you say, dickhead. Dirty hoe. No, you tried to blow your daddy. Dirty bitch. And I like my white trash hillbilly truck, okay? You're so fucking filthy. I was still getting blues. I was getting like 240 blues a month from a doctor, and then I was getting like 90 sticks a month. I'm a good person and I do good things. You're a frail little fucking libtard snowflake. Nasty bitch. I'm not a person of God. Dirty bitch. And he wasn't with it. Tried so hard. And you failed. You failed. Like, I have qualities that, like, men want a wife. I'm actually a catch. Like, I've never smoked with my kid in the car. You're lying. I know that, like, my mouth is reckless, but I really don't think that God is, like, mad at me for telling the truth. Jadis and me was sitting in my, we were sitting in my back room in Florida.
What the fuck,
And he had, like, he put their stream on for a second, and I heard the pig. And I just heard what she was saying, and I just started screaming. I have, like, real anger issues. Doing heroin in East New York in my house didn't look like that. We were still doing blues. Yeah, the heroin was actually really good.
It rubs the lotion on its skin.
Before she's caught. Timekeeper, I don't know, man, but she has to pay for her actions, bro. What's up, Steve? Hey, Dante. Snow White, how you doing? What's going on, man? Nice avatar as always. Hope everybody's doing well. Look, I'll tell you this. I wasn't going to stream tonight, but I can't even go anywhere, dude. Storms all over the Midwest. We're at like a 4 out of 5, dude. Can't do shit, dude. So we're here. We're here. Kind of early to hear her voice. Have you had time for a drink yet? I know, dude. Look. We're all in the same boat. Alright? What better way to spend my free time indoors than to keep track of what Chris has been doing? Okay? First things first, though, we get definitely over her community post. She put something interesting on there, and I wanted to go over that. But I hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, what's goody, what's goody, what's goody, how you doing? Alright, let's go and get into it. Alright. So she made a post yesterday, I didn't see it until now, or before I went live. She says, not gonna lie, I got triggered today. I really dislike poor treatment of the elderly. I may have gotten a bit more negative than I would like to, but the truth is important. And then she puts down a verse as if she's following that. You're definitely not. What's up, Boston Girl Bridget? You're definitely not following that, okay? Not gonna lie, I got triggered today. And so, like, what else is new? She's live right now, and she was discussing how somebody did something today. And she has a terrible poker face, because she's like, no, I'm fine, don't worry about it. But she couldn't help but get triggered, okay? And then she started talking about how what somebody did today warrants, you know, catching a felony. Now, I don't know what happened. I'm going to assume somebody called her job, but she looked very shooken up. Always nice to see you. What's up, Mus? How you doing? Oh, shit. Am I low? Am I low? Oh, I'm sorry about that. Give me a sec. Am I low? Reduce background noise. Okay, my bad. All right. So just let me know how I sound, okay? We've been doing this for so long, you'd think that I would know how to, you know, conduct a stream. But I don't. All right. My bad. Okay. What's up, V-neck? All posts will start as such. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Much better. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't really understand this post. She says, I really dislike poor treatment of the elderly. We all know that she She, at least in my opinion, abuses her stepfather and involves him into her, online shenanigans. She claims that he's an elderly man and that people need to leave him alone. But like she's always dragging him in, right? She's like, my stepfather may or may not have a gun. And she's like, if you come in here, we're going to drag you inside and beat you up and hold you hostage. Way better? Okay. All right, just making sure. So anyway, oh fuck, I forgot to timestamp her stream, dude. Yeah, she was live going over and she was raging about somebody was going to catch a felony because of what they did today. I assume it had something to do with her job because she started the stream saying, no matter what these people do, it'll never affect me and my employment. Well, I don't know about that. Like, I think the only enemy here is you. As far as I know, people recap what you say, and if you're upset about that, then maybe don't say anything at all. So, okay, we're gonna go ahead and get into Mary J's most recent video, which is called "At Big T Deletes a Live Stream of Threats Towards Vegan Patriot." All right, yeah, this should be very interesting.
Going to work and stream ever again?
No, the reason why I want to smoke is honestly because my face hurts so bad, and I'm hoping that if I smoke, it'll hurt a little bit less. I'm sinning right now. Crystal, if substance use disorder is so easy to overcome, I challenge you not to drink for a 30-day period. Let me know how that works out for you. If you had people around you that love you, they would tell you to put the bottle down. She sounds intoxicated. I'm a drug-addicted loser. This is narcissism.
Vegan, look at me when I say this. You are creating issues for yourself. You doing this right now puts you at risk to lose your job. This is dangerous. This is stupid. This is foolish of you. To stream for 80 people and make next to no money streaming? What is the positive to that? Driving on...
Okay. First of all, dude, like, I am not a big fan of EP, but here's what I will say, okay? Apparently some mentally ill guy donated $14,000 to $17,000. All right. I would say that's making money. And whether you agree with it or not agree with it here, the only person who's making no money while streaming to 80 people would be her, because she was just live. I have the clip. She was just live and she was talking about, hey, if anybody wants to donate today and fund my dispensary trip, because I'm a brokey, I would really appreciate that. So the only person who's not making money while streaming to 80 people would be you, but that would also be me because I don't have any links for people to click on. Right? So we're both in the same boat. The only difference is I don't beg for donations. All right. Stupid.
Weed is not legal. Weed impacts every single person differently.
So unfortunately, in this aspect, vegan wins against you again. All right. I don't want to have to say that. I don't want to, but she's obviously making money. I don't really know who this guy was who gave her $17K. I don't really agree with that, but it is what it is. Dude.
Meaning that it can make you severely intoxicated.
No, it is strictly illegal to drive under the influence of cannabis. In New York, doing so can result in a DUI. It is illegal to have an unsealed container of cannabis in the passenger area. It must be in the trunk or a sealed, tamper-evident package.
You're an idiot.
Right. So that's you.
Bro,
like,
you're a fucking idiot. You're an idiot. By the way, look what I did to my face. It's...
When I think of people who smoke weed and drive, the first person that comes to mind before Vegan Patriot would definitely be Carissa. My feelings on people supporting Carissa because they don't like VP. I made this analogy earlier. It's kind of like people who don't like Cyrax will probably buddy up to somebody who's more well known, who's also like a pedo. That Tibbs guy. Right. So you don't like Cyrax, but you're gonna buddy up to a guy like Tibbs. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting here to people that do support Carissa. I fully understand why you don't like Vegan Patriot. I do. But you're also supporting an abusive mother who neglects her family, smokes while driving, puts her family in danger every time she goes live, and chooses YouTube clout in front of 60 live people. instead of pursuing her career and moving out of her stepdad's house. All right. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Hello, Pink Sunshine. I've heard the same guy gave money to Big T so she can go to Disney World. Yeah, so I did hear about that. Okay, so you don't know if that's true or not? So I don't know if the guy actually donated, but I remember he was in her chat. And she said, I don't want to talk about that stuff here. Hit me up later. Now, we don't know if the trip was funded or not, but it's funny. If Vegan Patriot takes a donation from this guy, it's VP taking advantage of a mentally unstable guy. True. But this guy can go into Carissa's chat, basically do the same thing, a little less, and it's okay. It just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, oh wow. Nobody likes vegan though? Exactly my point, Steve. Exactly my point. So, if you hate Vegan Patriot, but like Carissa, you're essentially supporting the same person, and your opinion doesn't matter. I'm just saying, in my opinion, like, I don't know how you can go somebody who's worse going to somebody who's bad. If I were you, I would probably make fun of both of them. They are the same thing. Exactly. They are the same thing. Yeah. Big T was basically begging him for money too. She's a hypocrite. There you go. Not broke, by the way. They're both trash. See, there you go. Okay, so it's the day at Disney, was the day at Disney the day she caused. I don't know. The only thing I know, I think last year from Disney, was when she claimed she met a nice family to look after somebody. We all know who. And we're going based off of her words. She said it never happened. It came out of your mouth. Okay. So while she went to rides, the other person was in a hotel room somewhere. Alone possibly. Who the fuck sims for these women? 1,000% incel behavior. I don't know. Like she look, she's not even all that. Like she seems like a handful too. Like it's. She claims that she's a catch. She's like that. She's like that whale from that movie. What was it called? Willie or something. That's you. Right? So if we're talking about a big catch here, then that would be it. Okay. Oh yeah, it never happened, dude. And literally everything's being archived about the woman. She doesn't archive anything about anybody else. So, all right, enough of that.
Swollen and fucked up. So your handicap placard is not in the window. Your handicap placard is not in the window, meaning that you weren't legally parked in a handicap spot. I know that people were saying stuff about me being in the handicap spot in Florida. Yes, I was sitting in my car in the handicap spot in Florida. I was sitting in my car in the handicap spot. And if somebody came that was older or disabled or whatever, I would have moved because I was just sitting in my car at that point. I will go downstairs and go get my handicap card. Like I have it. It's in my truck. It's always in my truck, right on my dashboard. Because not all disabilities mean that you have to not work for the rest of your life. That's not what that means. Because she's a narcissist. You're not handicapped. You're not elderly. You don't have any disabilities.
So I understand why you think you would be a good person if you were moving yourself out of the handicap spot for somebody that needs it. But wouldn't you think in your mind that it would be convenient for you not to be there at all so the person who's handicapped can park there quickly? That's what I'm wondering. But she doesn't really seem to think that way. Oh, I would have moved if somebody asked me to. You shouldn't be there in the first place. Great pick. Absolutely, timekeeper. Trolla, I would never take money from him. He's mentally unstable. Also, Trolla. Guys, I got the money for Disney. Come on. Boston, it just doesn't make any sense. Rules for thee, but not for me. Hey, Bathory. Yeah, you stop with that common sense stuff. Yeah. I need to stop.
You're taking advantage of something. All you have to do is be fat and you can get a handicap pass, by the way. Like, it's so easy to get a handicap pass. I just want to point that out to everybody. You can have slight asthma, handicap pass. I got out of my fucking car yesterday to help an older woman walk off of a fucking curb. I do not play when it comes to the elderly. I did a 2-week externship in a nursing home. At the end of my internship, I wanted to fight women that work there. I wanted to literally fight the women that work there. I did a 6-week
You are
training
literally on the speed run to getting fired. Do you remember when I said the only person who's going to be responsible for losing their job is her? So who goes live after finishing their internship? You claim that you wanted to fight the other women there. If people knew where I worked, you wouldn't catch me on here saying that I wanted to fight my coworkers. If she didn't have that safety net like Gary, right? If she didn't have the safety net to where somebody's always willing to pay her bills like a sugar daddy, which is Gary, possibly the person that she got her herpes from, then she wouldn't be online risking her job. Some people have to work, man. Some people just have to work to make a living. She doesn't have to do that. So she obviously doesn't care. Okay, but she's gonna be crying when she loses her job. I'm pretty sure vegan handicapped. Their handicap card's outdated. Might be.
to become a CNA. I also did not take my state boards. I was a certified nurse assistant. I didn't take, I think I was certified, but then I never recertified. So I'm not a CNA today. I'm no longer a CNA. I don't want to make my bed right now because my kid slept in my bed and she destroyed it. People know where you did that delivery. I'm letting you know right now, people know where you did that delivery. They're gonna report you. You're an idiot. People know where you did that delivery and they're going to report you. You are an idiot. You're not a handicapped person. You're able-bodied. I'll only use handicap if I have to. And most of the time I park in handicap, it's when I'm with my father. And my father has 2 bum knees. And my father is 60.
All right, sorry, I muted. My bad. I've always wanted to ask this question. You said that you only park in handicapped when you have to. Now, when it was early in the morning in Boca, did you have to take the handicap spot? And what classifies you as being handicapped? You said anybody can get a handicap card for being fat, etc. What is your disability? You got bad back issues. So let me ask you this. You only have to use the handicapped when you have to. And you sat in your car looking at the view in Boca. So what were you doing in the handicap spot? I don't know. She looked really handicapped when she was jumping on her bed. Thank you, Beep Beep. Thank you. See, Beep Beep over here. This guy knows ball. Okay, so we got a ball knower in chat. Right, so he said she looked really handicapped when she was jumping on her bed. I used to have the clip. I don't have it anymore. People with bad backs don't jump on the bed. I mean, I clearly can't remember the last time I jumped on a bed. But she was like 38 when she was doing this. Bad back, by the way. Disabled, by the way. Can't move, by the way. Like, this is ridiculous. No more monkeys jumping on the bed.
8 years old. It's his assigned spot. I'm not going to encourage people not to do that. I'm not going to do it. And I don't think that people should do that. But am I going to tell people not to do that? No, I'm not. And I would appreciate if people that I fucked with, I'm not even going to say that. I'm not even going to say that because you do what you feel is right. I feel like I'm doing something I said that I wouldn't do, but at the same time, I feel very justified. I feel like this is the righteous thing to do. What if it was me that did that? I'd be all sorts of fat bitches and lazy because who am I to take a handicap spot? What is your disability exactly? So
what is yours?
You should not be parking in a handicap spot. There's no such thing as calamari. It's calama. Because that's an elderly person and you're in your 30s and you're not disabled. As a delivery driver, that is grounds for deactivation. You should lose your job for that, vegan. If I lost my job because somebody lied to DoorDash, you should lose your job too. You doing this puts your job at risk. And if and when you lose your job, it's going to be your fault because you did.
Or those things would also apply to you. Up until this day, she blames Rick for losing her job at DoorDash. I gotta be honest, live streaming while delivering DoorDash and you're smoking, smoking some dope in the car, like you're gonna get deactivated. The only person who's at fault is you. Okay. I think what Rick did was the right thing to do. I know if I'm ordering off the DoorDash, I don't want somebody smoking all over my food, so I think it was more than justified. Okay. Isn't she paying disability back for ripping them off? Yeah, she is. Yeah. Yeah. She's working full time though, so she can't. We need to play that clip of her jumping on the bed like a 4-year-old. I probably have it privatized. I'm gonna have to find that. Because she's definitely disabled, absolutely.
This. You stupid bitch.
Oh.
You're a dumb, stupid bitch.
No.
You're a dumb fuck. You're a dumb fuck. You're so dumb. Hey, vegan, if you weren't streaming, guess what? Chat wouldn't know anything about this. Is it my fault for going live at work, or is it your fault for reporting me? She's gonna get fired. You are such a disrespectful cunt.
It doesn't matter. I think they did the right thing. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have been smoking while delivering. Right? Then it wouldn't have been an issue.
Really hope that one day you do that to the wrong fucking person and their daughter comes and mollywops you. I'm so angry right now. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. I'm so mad. This guy could have had a fucking medical fucking issue because of her. He's old. Older people are supposed to be alone. All their loved ones are dead. I think that somebody should contact this man, give him all the videos of her saying negative things about boomers and all her hate towards the elderly. Because this might be a hate crime. She hates the elderly.
Okay, and we should go ahead and honestly, well, not me personally, but you want to, if we're using that, you want to know what they should do? They should contact your job and let them know all of the disgusting things you're saying about the patients there that are going there for help. Wait, hold on. I forgot. We can't do that because it's rules for thee, but not for me, right? I'm talking about contacting jobs and letting them know things. So we should definitely contact your job and let them know that you're talking shit on people and claiming that they act like children. You should also call your job and let them know that you want to fight your coworkers, right? I'm not going to do it, but like it's insane, It's crazy. While her elderly dad is downstairs listening to her yell, including the other person in the household. Okay. She claims that the houses are separated. They're definitely not. Somebody discussed this on Discord. I'm going to have to pull it up here. What the hell is that? Tornado warning area. Okay. All right. Okay, shut up. Okay. Anyway, forget about that. That's a bunch of bullshit. Weather warning, dude, bro. It's been going off all day. It's been going off all day long. No tornado as of yet. All right. She's mad at the court and getting more attention than her life else. Jesus Christ. Fucking quartering, dude.
I hope that she gets arrested for this. She should be arrested for this. I really hope that she gets arrested for this because that will teach her that she can't do this. But if it were me, SWAT team would have been there. Jenny, this is why your life is the way that it is, because you're a repugnant cunt. I really hope and pray that you get treated the same way when you're an old, decrepit bitch. I'm so angry. I'm so mad. Well, what do you call when someone just continues to get away with bad behavior? Then what?
I think we called him a lolcow with plot armor. I think that's what we called him. Okay, just for fun. Let me go ahead and go look outside really quick. Give me 1 second here. Let me go take a look. I'm curious. Yeah. Let's go see what's going on out there. All right. Whatever, dude. It's nothing. Yeah, fake laugh time to cope laugh. She's nervous.
Used to get away with bad behavior. Then what? It's not about piling on vegan, though. Like, nobody said that you had to pile on vegan, but you should call out bad behavior. You should. Like, you should call out bad behavior, like, across the board. You called me a bad mom how many fucking times? And I was a bad mom. Because I feel like elderly people are innocent. You fucking old, decrepit hag. You fucking childless, fucking barren bitch. They are innocent. They are like children. I take it personally. Every time I see an old person, I just see, like, I see somebody that needs to be taken care of. Bro, I could not imagine having a vagina and paying for a hotel room for somebody to come and fuck it. I'm not even driving to go get fucked. You're picking me up. You're paying every fucking bill. You're paying for my weed. You're paying for everything. Call it prostitution if you want. Out here paying for a hotel for somebody to stick their dick in you. She's driving to go get fucked? Sounds about right. That'll be the day I drive to somebody and have to pay for my own gas so that they could fuck me. Even when I drove to Tonville to go get with Danny, he paid for gas. He was like, here's money for gas. Danny's the last person that I had sex with. I started like hanging out with my ex, and then Skelly found out about it and harassed him, and me and him stopped talking because of that. Because he's a fucking pussy. And he was like, oh, I don't want to deal with online harassment. I was your last fucking hope for any of that. So good luck to you, sir. Yeah, it's it's my late night snack. Those things are fire. I was extra fat last night. These things are so good, though. These are so fucking good. Somebody made a post talking about I stand with Erica Kirk. I commented and I said, hello, I'm a widow. Being a widow does not make you exempt from criticism. When my husband died due to the nature of his death, overdose, I was questioned. Our home became a crime scene. Imagine if I turned around and told the NYPD, I'm a widow. How dare you question me? I'd look extra guilty for one, and two, they would have laughed.
I am very conflicted. It went off earlier, nothing happened. It's really starting to look like shit up. It's really starting to look like shit out. I am very conflicted. So, do we continue covering Controlla, or do we get out of here? Looking rough, yeah. Yeah, that's the St. Louis area, though. I don't live in St. Louis. So they consider the Metro East area to be part of it. So, I live near there though. Until 7:30.
Erica is also not just a widow. So then some moron commented and said, considering Charlie was shot in cold blood and the killer confessed, is the difference between you being questioned and why Erica shouldn't be dragged through the mud. The solo provider thing is killing me. She's a millionaire in therapy to cope with all these things at once. No, she's not. She has Jesus. Jesus healed her. So I said, I did what she did without millions of dollars and a debilitating drug addiction. With trolls online accusing me of killing my husband without proof of validity. She was shown grace until she lied repeatedly. I almost don't want to recap her. Do we have to talk about vegan? I don't want to. I'm over it already. She's a terrible person. She's not going to get in trouble for it. I sin every day. I sin all the time. I'm sinning right now. Maybe if I smoke, I'll feel a little bit better. Now you made me feel like a drug addict. Thanks. And it's basically layers of my skin being burned off. It's just eating away at the skin. So we're just burning my skin off. I have to go to Ulta today. This is so I don't get wrinkles. My skin is being burnt up right now with the salicylic acid. I'm so nauseous. This is the biggest bottle that they sell. Guess how much? It's Burberry. $100. I paid $100 for this. $100. Bro, that was a steal. That was a steal. I almost bought all of them. $100. The greatest part about it is I have the refill too. So I could refill it. So this was $180. This is 5 ml, but this is a refill. This was $100. Now I like douse myself in that perfume. I want to get this. I want to get that. I think I'm going to get it. A pink one and a white one. My dad could have the white one. You know, all the vegan calls me fat, but I wear smaller size than her. Wasn't she just complaining about not having any money, but now she's going to the dispensary? People are going to get offended as I say this, and I really don't care. But I just don't know how, I don't understand how women grow a bush. How do you walk around with an afro in between your legs? It does not make fucking sense to me. It's so disgusting. I'm sorry. I just don't get it. I'm trying to understand. Well, I'm not smooth because I don't shave against the hair growth. I shave with the hair growth. I don't understand how bitches out here walking around with whole ass bushes. Like, it's like unhygienic. There was somebody in this community that used to brag about their nasty bush, and I just think that's disgusting. Uncomfortable. It's gross. I do not get any food stamps. And vegan makes more money than me. She doesn't report all of her income, but she makes more money than me. I have a whole child that I have to feed. I make under $25 an hour, way under $25 an hour. Only assistance that I get is like, I get Medicaid still. I still make like low enough amount to get Medicaid. Who cares that I live with family? I still have bills. Do you guys want to see what my electric bill is every month? My car insurance is $600 a month. And I take care of my child. Like, I have responsibilities. She chose to be homeless. Remember? $288,
right.
$288 a month just for electricity, just to keep the lights on. Due in 11 days. And those homeless. Remember, I take care of my electric. Who cares that I live with family? I still have bills. Do you guys want to see what my electric bill is every month? My car insurance is $600 a month.
Right, so that's not even a flex, dude. That's really not even a flex. So I'm wondering who here in chat. Okay. And if you say yes, I'm going to assume that you are a bad driver. I hope that you're not. Does anybody here in chat pay $600 for car insurance? $600. That in itself is a whole nother car note. You know? That's crazy. Yeah, no way 600? No. So it's like, dude, moving on. Yeah, not even for 2 cars. It's wild.
And I take care of my child. Like, I have responsibilities. She chose to be homeless. Remember? $288. $288 a month. Just for electricity, just to keep the lights on, due in 11 days. And the only reason why it is that cheap is because I'm on one of those plans where like it's a steady plan all throughout the year. National Grid bill is $98. That's not bad. That's my gas. I have it like on a flat rate for the whole year. So I pay about $300 throughout the whole year. It helps me. I pay my dad money every single month to live here. I pay all of my bills on my own. I pay my car insurance and I pay towards my car. I have bills. I live with my family in New York. It's very expensive. And vegan makes more money than me, but has more resources than I do. My dad pays his own bills. He does not pay my bills. My dad doesn't pay my bills because my electric bill says second floor. There's a second floor and there's a first floor. We're not roommates. He has his own apartment. I have my own apartment. They're 2 separate units. My dad pays his own bills. You can see that it says second floor because there's 2 floors. I don't care if she thinks that like I don't have any bill. Like I don't. It doesn't, like, I pay my own electric. I pay my own fucking food bills. I pay my own car insurance. I pay everything myself. I don't care if she thinks that like I don't have any bill. Like I don't. It doesn't, like, my cell phone bill is $400.25. But that's the thing. Everybody keeps on comparing.
Dude, what? Dude, I feel like there is no way. Like, you have to be just making up numbers. You have to be making up numbers in your head. I have the newest phone, and I'm on the top tier plan. I'm on the top tier. I think I pay like $110 a month. But that's on me because I want the top tier with the new phone. Okay, so I have to deal with that. I'm not paying that much though. Some people go prepaid and they probably pay like $45 a month, dude. 400. So she's retarded. There is no way that anybody would think that she's not being taken advantage of. You have to be so mentally disturbed and so mentally ill to willingly pay over $400 a month for a phone plan. You would also have to be pretty mentally unstable to pay over $600 for car insurance because you don't know how to drive. Somebody in chat said, I might as well just not drive at all. Yeah, dude, if I had to pay $600 for car insurance, I would have nothing to eat, dude. I would be broke as fuck, dude. I would be so astronomically broke. That's wild. The math ain't mathin'. Makes sense.
Pairing us. I lost both of my earbuds on the plane, so I had to buy 2 new pairs of earbuds. Cell phone bill is going to go down next month, $5, because I just paid off my case. I pay $123 in equipment and $227 in...
Did you finance your case? What's up, Freeza? How you doing, bro? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, boys. Like, boys and gals, like it's looking pretty terrible out there, man. I don't know. Do we risk being hit by a tornado in my final moments or watching Carissa? Or I might have to be right back. Oh, it's terrible. Okay, I'm not I'm not risking this. Yeah, but wait. Okay. It's in effect until 7/15. I don't know. Yeah, right. So financing accessories is wild. You usually buy those up front. So now it's going down $5. You're saving $5 a month now. Oh damn. All right, that's not okay. So this okay. Okay. It's sounding terrible. Okay, look, I'm gonna go. What the hell is that noise? Okay, look, I'm gonna go, and I will be back probably in like 20 minutes. All right. So I'm gonna catch you guys later. All right. BRB.